Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Sheila. I was just wanting to give you guys an update on how my day went today. After I think I told you guys how physical therapy went. That was pretty good. Besides that, I went back to work after that. Had a pretty long day. I got home about 7ish, about 7ish. Uh Showered, ate, and now I'm ready for bed. They did give me some pain medicine at the physical therapy, but I'm not big on pain medicines. I may take it if it's some worse pain in the future, but for right now, to me, it's just not worth taking. I just don't like medicine like that. It has to be something really, really bad for me to take it, and at this point, it's not there. So I'm just home. My daughter is out doing hair, and I'm just here. Like I said, I just want to jump on here and talk a little bit. Don't really have nothing else to do. Besides that, I do see that I gained a few followers, not many. I know it's just like my second or third day on here, but thank you guys for whoever is following me. I don't know how to see who's following me to say thank you. I just know that I saw a few. So thank you for that. I am quite tired. I'm not so sleepy, but I am tired. That's just to me, that's every day. Like every day for me is tiresome. Is like a lot of work when it comes to healthcare. You know, anybody that does healthcare know that no matter what field of healthcare you're in, is all tiresome. But I do it, and I do enjoy it. It definitely pays the bills. So also, I did want to get on here and talk to you guys about, it's a lot of stuff in the future, not right now too much, that I do want to get into more details about my life and my family life. I'm still new to this, so I just don't want to dive head first in there. I don't really have like a secretive life, but I don't want to go into this not being as honest as I can be. I don't really have like a scandalous type of life, nothing like that. But I don't ever want to be on here and not just speaking my own truth. You know, whether it be somebody else speaking it for me. Like I said, nothing real bad, but I know in the future, I do want to be able to come on and talk more about my life, because I was looking at some other channels, and I do see that that's important to, kind of dive into that in the future. Not something I would, since I'm still trying to gain, like followers and trying to just find my niche in this whole thing. My niche in this whole thing. I just want to start there before going into talking about stuff that's so not nothing really sentimental, because I'm not like a real sentimental person. I do have sentimental things that have happened in my life, but not anything that's ever happened in my life. I'm like, I've dealt with it, I'm dealing with it, and I'm moving forward. I'm not one to just continue to dwell on something if it's not going to be me dwelling in this not helping the situation. I'm not just going to dwell in it's not helpful or it's not moving it forward. But yeah, so that I definitely want to let you guys into my space a little bit, let you guys into my life a little bit, let you know who I am, going in the future. One day I'll sit down and have a tell all, or whatever people call it when they just come on here and start blabbing. But I will do that, and just keep you guys informed. I do want to keep this a steady, consistent thing. I've been looking at other YouTube channels. That's how you learn. I learn by watching other people. I'm not ever one person that say, I can't learn something from somebody else. I can learn something from just about anybody. I mean, you can too. We can learn something from anybody, even children. So I kind of been watching other channels, and for a long time, this is not nothing that just happened all of a sudden. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while. My brother passed away about a year ago. It was some things that he was doing with his life that I said, oh wow, I would like to do that too. But it's also been things in my life that I have been kind of skeptical about. Like, should I get on here and do this? Should I get on here and start that? And I was kind of hesitant. And it just with life itself, it was always something stopping me, or I'm too busy, or I can't do it right now. But I feel like if you could just pick your phone up and talk. We all have a few minutes out of the day where we can just talk about something. And I also feel like this is a very good outlet, whether or not anybody watches it. I feel like me looking at myself in this camera, I'm able to talk a little bit more, because I'm not the most, you may think, because I talk a lot, like I'm the most social person. I am not. After I come home from work, I'm usually home. And when I am able to do things like maybe on a Friday or a Saturday, it's usually with the same person or with my kids. I'm never like in a crowd of people or anything like that. Even when I travel, it's either with my children or with myself, solo traveling, or with it's nothing ever outside of that. So I'm really trying to find myself back into the real world. I kind of clammed up for a while and I don't want to say got into a bubble. I don't know really how to say it, but I kind of got into a funk where I just felt like I just wanted to be with Sheila and learning me all over again. Like, and it's been like this for years. It's not something that just happened all of a sudden. It's been like this for a while. Like, I had just been to myself, like trying to relearn Sheila all over again. I have had a lot of trauma in life, so I don't want to say I wanted to start over again, but I definitely wanted to find myself. I wanted to get back to what makes Sheila happy. I am one of those type people that I was still trying to learn how to be, I don't know how to really phrase it, but I just needed to find myself again. I'm not going to say lost, but I definitely wasn't the person that I knew. So I took some years away from, family and friends, and I kind of got back into the pattern of doing things that would make me happy. So then I started traveling and being with my family more, trying to, spend more time with my children, just stuff like that. And it's been years, y'all. I'm not even going to get into the amount of years it's been. Anybody that may follow me, that may know me, you guys know. So, I mean, it's nothing to really talk about. And that maybe down the line I'll talk about it. But nothing, like I said, nothing real sentimental. It's just I had a big gap in time to where I kind of took away from like my immediate family, not my children, but like my family and friends, and not so much friends because I really don't have none, but like that. So get back to what I was saying, getting on here, it helps to meet new people. Whether or not I will ever see you in person, just a few comments that I've had so far on here has made me smile. Like, that's more than I get in everyday life. I see people, let me make this very clear. I meet people, I see people, I talk to people every day. So that's not the problem. But that's because I guess I have one of those kind of like friendly faces, and people say, oh, you're so easy to talk to. But what they don't know is I have bad anxiety. So I do talk to people, but it's almost like I don't know how people think I'm such a people person, but in the inside I'm like screaming, like, I don't know how they see this. I can barely go into Walmart without feeling like I need to run straight back out the door. I had to relearn how to, y'all, this is not a sad moment. I'm just being honest. I literally had to relearn how to go in Walmart without having a panic attack. And I don't know what happened to make me even feel like that, but I would go into like crowded spaces and I would get clammy. Like, my heart would start beating out. And I guess it's panic or anxiety or whatever it may be. I don't know. But I had to relearn how to do all that stuff again. Like, and I'm still learning how to do that. So me being able to come on here and talk without any bias, like without anybody here or there. I'm not saying it's the best solution to what I have going on the inside, but it definitely, sorry about that, it definitely does help to get on here and be able to talk. Like, for real, it really does. And I'm so excited. Like, earlier when I did like my video, I was kind of like judging myself, like, oh, I look kind of chunky, I look kind of, but then I went back and I'm like, I'm not editing this shit. I'm gonna keep it just like it is, and I'm gonna post it. Because the one thing about me is like I said, I'm not really like a self-conscious person. Like, I like me. Like, I really do like me. I like everything about me. No makeup, no nothing. Like, I can literally get on here. I'm not perfect. I am flawed. Like, we all are. But there's a lot of stuff about me that you would think that I would just get on here and try to hide. I'm not. Like, I'm not. Because the truth of the matter is, if I continue to post these videos, you guys are going to see me for who I am anyway. If I post long enough, you're going to really get to know who I am anyway. For the people that do post real honest videos, you get to know them. There's no way around it. Either people going to come on here and post that they know them, or you're going to find out yourself. So there's no reason for me to cover up with makeup, cover up with clothes, or try to fake who I am. It is what it is. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I said on Sunday when I finally made my first video, it wasn't just to say I just want to meet a bunch of people. No, it was really honestly to come on here and like say, fuck it. Like, I'm about to put it all out, because I think a lot of the reason, I ain't gonna even say a lot of reasons why I just kind of shut myself off to the world, but I had a lot of hurt. And so I felt like I just needed to do that. But now I'm back. I ain't never really been no shy person. I've never really been a clammed up person, but I've never really been around a lot of people type person anyway. I've always had a small group of friends, no more than about 4 or 5 friends at a time. That is it through my whole life. Being my friends all my whole life. So it's not like I'm trying to get back out here and meet 1,001 friends. No, you don't need a lot of that. But I do want to come back out here and show that it is what it is. I have nothing to hide. I am just out here just like anybody else. I am human. I am a person. I am female. I'm not on here to try to get on here and act like I'm better than anybody, because I'm not. Or get a following that I may or may not get. If I don't, oh well. But for the people that do come on here and they like my pages, or my pictures, or they like my videos, thank you. You know, I do appreciate that, because it makes me smile. Like I literally was on here earlier and I was like, thank y'all for coming on here, liking my pictures. I didn't not even liking them. I didn't get a lot of likes. I got a few comments and I was grateful for that. I don't know what even matters, whether they be the comments or the likes. I don't know. I just know that I get some I got a few comments and I was happy for that. So, like I said, I'm not going to hold you guys up. I just want to get on here. One second. Let me answer this. Sorry about that, you guys. I had a phone call from my son. I had to answer that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm never going to get on here and give you guys the fake. I'm definitely not going to throw everything out there in the beginning either. It will take time. Like, it's really not, like when I say everything, I ain't really nothing to throw out like that. It's life. We all life differently, but we all have life problems and life issues and life or whatever. So eventually, like I said, over time, as I get, gain followers or people that really want to fuck with me on that, deal with me on that level, I would definitely, talk. Like, it's really nothing. I really want to be able to share some things about me so you guys can get to know who I am. So yeah, going forward, that is what I want to do. Like I said, let me cover up. I apologize, y'all. Those are my pictures in the back. I took those pictures like in my 30s. I'm 40 now. But anyway, so let me cover my crotch because I don't want that to be a reason for my video to be taken down. Should I take that out? It ain't nothing that bad. I've seen worse on YouTube. But anyway, and I have an underwear, so I don't want nobody to think I'm just naked on the wall. That's not what it is. It's underwear. It just may look like it's not. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I definitely want to do this thing and see how it works out. I do hope it work out, because I definitely love picking up my phone for right now. But I do, like I said, I have cameras and stuff. I have stuff that I want to be able to vlog with coming soon and show you guys that, like, I'm serious about it. Now, I really hope it works out for me and for anybody else that is also doing it. If you want me to follow you too, subscribe to me and drop me a little comment or something and tell me, and I'll follow you back so we can all be following each other. Because at the same time I'm trying to get my thing up or whatever, I want to be able to help you guys too, like, to get your likes. So however, I don't know, I'm still learning. So I guess your followers up or whatever, I would definitely follow you back. So if you let me know that you need me to follow you, I would do it, and I definitely would help you guys with that, because I know it's not that easy starting out. I was on other people's channels and I had to go look to see how long they've been actually doing. I'm like, damn, they've been doing this for 10 years and they at this amount of followers or whatever. And like, for some people that literally has made this their whole lifestyle and livelihood, I know there has to be like a thing, like a passion, like to keep going and going and going and going. It has to be, because in order to, like, I was watching, I'm not gonna name the lady channel, I'm not gonna do that, but I was watching this other YouTube vlogger and she posts like, between 6 or 7 videos a day, probably more, I don't know, between whole videos and shorts, I'm pretty sure it's more that she posted, that she is very dedicated. And to be able to do something like that, you have to make that your life. Like, that's your livelihood, that's where you pay your bills, that's everything. And right now, and that ain't me. I have to literally get my hands up and go to work every day. And that's my grind. I've been doing this type of work for years now, and I'm going to keep doing this until, you know, I don't not plan on doing this. I love getting up in the morning and helping other people. The way I grew up in a foster home, so I've always had that, like, wanted to give that type of spirit. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna be able to do it. I used to want to open up like group homes or whatever, but I knew it was, I knew it was gonna be, I knew I wanted to give back in some type of way. I just didn't know how. I know I didn't want to be a foster mom. My mom was a foster mom. I used to think about being a foster mom like how my mom was, but as I got older, I'm like, I had my own children, 5, and so with that, I knew that to me it was just too much. I had stuff that I went through even with my own kids that would not allow me to probably want to do that. Like, it was just too much, just having 5 children in itself. So I opted out of that, but then I found something else to do. I was like, okay, so I can't do that, but I definitely would want to help people in some type of way. And then I started doing this, what I do now. So even if this works out, like seeing me vlogging, even if it works out, let me turn the camera, I'm sorry, y'all. Even if this worked out for me, I still would want to help the people, and I still will go back and see my clients because I love them. I've been working with them people for years, and I just wouldn't dump them off just because something else took off for me. That's just not, they ain't never been me. Like, and even the times when I kind of pull back away from like family and friends, that was personal. Like, it had something to do with my own self, not ever with me hating somebody or just dropping them like a bag of, no. I always want to feel like I'm never just ditching somebody or neglecting somebody or just leaving somebody because something better else came along. I hate that. I'm not that type of person. I try to be honest and loyal to people that's been honest and loyal to me, and my clients have always been honest and loyal and helpful to me and my kids and my family, especially like the ones I've been with for years now. They've always been there for me. It ain't nothing that I like for my house and stuff like that. They have been there. So if this ever was to take off for me, I definitely would look out for them because they've always looked out for me, and I would definitely look out like for my family and stuff like that. But like I said, right now, I'm not even thinking that far ahead. Right now, I just want to be on here, meet new people, talk a little bit, and see where it goes. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep blabbing because I've been blabbing. I've probably been blabbing for like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. But I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to say good night. I hope you guys had a productive, happy day today. And hope to see you guys tomorrow, or talk to you guys tomorrow, not see you tomorrow. I hope to talk to you guys tomorrow. I do want to upload tomorrow, so you guys have a blessed night tonight. Take care.